Weather for the second half of your Saturday. Unfortunately, we are tracking the chance of some rain, even some thunderstorms for your Sunday forecast. But we're having a good night. News 19 meteorologist Corey Smith, 69 in the capital city. Look at that dew point at 65. That's a lot of moisture in the air, and that's going to take a place in our forecast tomorrow. We have a lot of moisture and we're going to have a lot of energy in place to potentially cause some thunderstorm activity. And that's in your wake up weather forecast here. So you can see some thunderstorms rolling through around 8 to 10 o'clock in the morning. Temperature is very mild. We're seeing in the upper 60s, lower 70s to start off the day. We had a cold front moving through today. That's stalling out across the southeast, and that's going to serve as the axis of some thunderstorm activity, not only as we go into tomorrow, but potentially into your Monday as well. So something we'll keep an eye on. I think multiple rounds of storms over the next 48 hours that we'll be watching here across the Carolinas. But the good news is, as we go into your Tuesday, that front starts to move down to the south. I think we start to dry things out Tuesday and into Wednesday. Eventually, some sunshine does return back into the forecast towards the middle of the week. But tomorrow, we do have that chance of some severe weather, a slight risk, so that's a level 2 for most of the Midlands. I think the strongest weather is going to be along I-20 into the south. And since earlier on in the evening, I think that threat is changing a little bit more towards that large hail, an inch or larger potential with these storms, then followed by damaging winds. We can't rule out a tornado with these storms, but I really think hail is the one thing we'll be watching for as we go into tomorrow. So let's paint the picture of what we can expect for your Sunday. Overnight tonight, things should be quiet. We can't rule out an isolated shower pushing through, but around 9 to 10 o'clock in the morning, some showers starting to form across the area. And we'll be watching towards the west. Here's these storms starting to fire up around 10 a.m. towards Winnsboro and Newberry. And notice these pinks in these storms on the forecast model. That's the hail that's being picked up by the models as this continues to move through right around noon, right along I-20. And of course, along this line, we could see some of those damaging wind gusts. So something we'll be keeping an eye on right around midday here. That continues to work towards the east and southeast around 2 to 3 p.m. around the 95 corridor. So places like Manning towards Sumter, Orangeburg, you're going to be seeing that precipitation moving through right around them. And then as you head into the evening, we can't rule out some scattered showers, but that severe threat is done at that point. So taking a look at the timing, what we can expect the western Midlands, Aiken, Saluda, Newberry counties around 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. is your window for some thunderstorm activity that continues to move east as you go throughout the day. We're in the middle 70s tomorrow and into your Monday. Eventually, the sunshine returns towards the middle of next week.